Wilfried Dietrich, nicknamed the Schifferstadt Crane, is Germany's most decorated wrestler, an Olympic and world champion, and one of the greatest athletes in both freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling since the end of the Second World War. He took part in 5 Olympic Games and 7 Olympic tournaments, collecting a total of 5 medals, 1 gold, 2 silvers, and 2 bronzes. This remains a record for the most Olympic medals won by a wrestler. But it wasn't the titles or medals that earned him global fame. It was a single legendary moment at the Munich Games in 1972 that would go down in history as the throw of the century. Dietrich was born into a poor family and found his way to wrestling almost by accident, and quite late, at the age of 18. Yet his natural ability quickly became evident, and by the age of 22, he had already captured the first of what would become 30 national titles in both freestyle and Greco-Roman wrestling. His first Olympic success came in 1956 in Melbourne, where he won a silver medal in Greco-Roman wrestling. The pinnacle of his career came in 1960, when he claimed the Olympic gold in freestyle wrestling at the Rome Games. He also earned additional Olympic medals: a silver in Greco-Roman wrestling at the same Rome Games in 1960, a bronze at the Tokyo Games in 1964, and another bronze in freestyle at the Mexico City Games in 1968. Dietrich's only world title came in 1961. He also collected 2 silver medals and 2 bronze medals at the World Championships between 1957 and 1969. But as mentioned at the start, despite all of these accolades, it was a single act that immortalized him in the sport. At the 1972 Munich Olympics, during a Greco-Roman bout against American wrestler Chris Taylor, who stood 196 centimeters tall and weighed nearly 200 kilograms, Dietrich became a legend. Taylor was supremely confident he had already beaten Dietrich in their freestyle match, and the odds in classical wrestling seemed even more in his favor, since weight is a much greater factor. Taylor dominated from the start, dragging, leaning, and shoving Dietrich across the mat, pushing him off balance and even off the mat itself. The crowd laughed as the massive American manhandled his opponent. Dietrich, seemingly inactive, continued to retreat, on the brink of disqualification for passivity. Then, without warning, the dynamics changed. Dietrich suddenly wrapped his arms around the American's massive frame, dropped beneath him in a deep crouch, and launched a stunning throw that would go down in history as the throw of the century.
Dietrich trifft auf den 4 Zentner schweren Amerikaner Chris Taylor. Dietrich macht seinem Spitznamen der Kran von Schifferstadt alle Ehre.
After the match, Chris Taylor reportedly told his coach, "I didn't believe there was a man alive who could lift me off the mat and throw me. I was wrong." Though Dietrich didn't win a medal at what would be the final Olympic Games of his life, his throw is still displayed on posters around the globe, remembered as one of wrestling's most iconic moments. In 1977, the Schifferstadt Crane retired from competition. In the late 1980s, he emigrated to South Africa, unable to find work in West Germany. Isolated by language and distance, he longed to return home. Sadly, in 1992, just before his return, Dietrich passed away from a heart attack. In 2008, Wilfried Dietrich was inducted into the German Sports Hall of Fame, and in 2014 into the International Wrestling Hall of Fame. Many experts refer to him as the talent of the century, as very few wrestlers have ever won Olympic medals in both wrestling styles, and none in such numbers. With one breathtaking move, Dietrich managed to lift and hurl a giant over himself, delivering what is perhaps the most legendary throw in the history of wrestling.